Yay! We're playing the B-sides of Celeste because last time I played the B-sides, I was but a wee lad and I committed the cardinal sin of using assist mode. So today we are going to right those wrongs, and also I think it's going to be fun because I just wanted to play B-sides. So we're going to kill two birds with one stone. I low-key started last night because I was bored and I was like really wanting to do it anyway. I think I will beat them just right now, just for the sake of having a freaking good time. And then I think I can beat them all tonight because I feel like I'm good enough, but that might be famous last words, low-key. I think now I'm also getting to the point where I feel like I could get a sub-hour time if I put my freaking whole heart into it. Because I actually just think my biggest time lost is at Oshiro's Castle of Death and Destruction. And it's because I'm just not patient. I'm not patient and I died many times. I think, okay, so when I was younger, I didn't use assist mode on every single thing. I was not without class, okay? I only did it when I could barely not beat them, which I think a couple of the B-sides I was like really wanting to beat, and I just could not without the assist mode. So I enabled it. I felt bad even when I was like 9 years old. For the C-sides, I think I used it for like every single, which kind of valid for 9-year-old me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just wanted to see the ending of the game, and I did not have the capabilities to do that at the time. But low-key, the fact that I even got some B-sides when I was so young, Daps passed me up, like what the heck? Dude, these remixes are fire. They just actually cooked with this game. I feel like any indie game that's like kind of pixely related is just gonna have a fire soundtrack. That's just how it is. It's in the bylaws. Minecraft, Terraria, Celeste, Undertale, the list goes on. Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, this one I kind of struggled with, but now watch me flawlessly execute. Holy freaking crap. See, I was saying that expecting to low-key not flawlessly execute it, but I low-key kind of flawlessly executed it. Very nice. Oh, 525? Excellent. Beat my time. Very nice, very nice. Now it's time for the second one. I also beat this one, but continuity's sake. That's the most annoying part about this level is like, bro, you use the boost so willy-nilly and it ends up biting you in the butt, which is okay. It's part of the learning process. But yeah, as I was watching that tutorial on youtube.com yesterday, I was like, dude, the sub-hour time is so doable. I just need to not lose my mind when I die one singular time, which is kind of easier said than done. Not losing your mind after dying one singular time. Oh, let's freaking go. I'm feeling pretty warmed up now on the two B-sides that I've done. Now it's time. Oh my freaking gosh. I think this will be equivalent to what hell is actually like in real life. I literally think I just got to take this part really nice and slow. I think that's the plan. The dust bunnies are evil. They should not be called dust bunnies for how evil they are. They should be given an evil name. Like cancer bunnies. My clock looks like it has bat ears. I heavily messed with that decision. If I ever were to own like a grand clock in my home, it would need some animal ears of some kind, or their devil horns, either one. I wouldn't mess with the devil horns. I think that would be scary because big grandfather clock in the home already is a bit of a spooky decision. I don't think we need to add devil horns to the mix. That might make you a target in the neighborhood. And also, like, dude, my grandma had a grandfather clock. There's not really anything scary about it, but it's just like, it's got a foreboding presence. You just are always aware of where the grandfather clock is. Like, if I were to walk into the home one day and the grandfather clock is not there, I'm like, where is it? Where'd it go? I was like, we need to keep an eye on that thing. You don't know what it's freaking capable of, guys. However, winding it back up when you're under the age of 10 years old, holy freaking crap. That is truly what life is all about. Winding up the grandfather clock. And then you're like, did I do it? And nothing happens. And then the person that is supervising you is like, of course you did it. And I'm like, excellent. And I go on my merry day knowing that I was the keeper of time. Would I ever own a grandfather clock? I would if it was a Minecraft themed grandfather clock. Like it's like a big creeper. Oh, that would actually work pretty well. And then it'd be like those old dioramas you could get of a creeper where it's like the middle was like see-through and it was like bones and like a TNT and you're like, holy freaking crap, is that freaking real? My friend had one of those and I was like, dude, it's like we gotta contact the science department. We just have made a breakthrough that will impact all the 9-year-olds around. Any Minecraft mob, actually an Enderman-based grandfather clock might be better because they're mad tall. And as we all know, grandfather clocks are mad tall. I ain't pulling up to the function unless there's a creeper-based grandfather clock, okay? Okay, y'all? Better hop on that. Significant morale booster. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Actually, I'm really curious now. I'm sure someone's had that idea before and probably flawlessly executed it. And now I need to know who it was. I think time is kind of a cool aesthetic, though. But only in like movies or video games. If I walked into a home and they're like, I'm like, what is your house themed as? And they're like, time. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to get out of here. I do not want to be in your proximity, because that's just not very chill. I feel like I'd be like, why are you a keeper of time? It's like, what are we counting down towards? It's like, you can't be counting down towards anything good unless it is something good, like a birthday. Then like maybe I'm like more chill about it. But at the same time, if you're constantly waiting every day of your life for your birthday, like, I feel like there's just got to be better days than your birthday. For instance, if you were to go to Minecon, holy frick, I don't think anything can beat Minecon experience. But apparently your birthday can. So if I was a Spurs fan and I lost the finals, I'd be like a little bit like give it to the Knicks. I'd be like, okay, dude, frick, you guys haven't won in like 70 years. I guess I can be kind of chill and give you guys this one. Maybe that's what they did. They knew that New York needed their W. They were like, you know what? We want to see some buses get burned down tonight. You guys got this. You guys got this. And their dream was met. Some would say their dream was exceeded. I want to go to a really tall mountain like Celeste in real life and go to a hotel resort that has a pool room. I bet that would hit so freaking hard. Just knowing that the outside is like below frigid temperature and you're inside a nice little, wow, I just hit that, a nice little warm pool. Holy freaking crap. I feel like it would be comparable to the scene in Passengers where they go to space and they're swimming in the pool in space. And it's just like, you know that you're surrounded by infinite nothingness, but you're like, I'm low-key chilling in the pool right now. I think it's a little different though, because I think the space version of that is a little more scary. Because then in the movie, the gravity turns off and then the lady almost drowns because the gravity was keeping the water down. Actually, I think that's just like a misplay from their design team. I feel like there should be like some systems in play, like they knew that gravity could like low-key disable, so they should have put like a rope in the pool. They should have put lane rope. I swear every pool in every place I've ever been has like the little lane ropes. It wouldn't have been a problem for Emily Blunt. I'm pretty sure Emily Blunt is the one in the movie. If there's some lane ropes, we gotta hop on that. My immersion is ruined. I can't watch that movie again unless the director acknowledged the plot hole. Then I can let it slide. All the Passengers fans are like, dude, we can't watch your freaking movie because of the pool scene. And if I were to hear that, the pool scene, I would assume something nefarious. But no, it's just no ropes in the pool. Like, what are we even doing here? Gotta put ropes in the pool. Unless, I actually don't think, like, if it's a pool that is like I always see the Instagram reels of like Dubai pools where they're like on a really long building at the very top and they're like super magical. Don't be putting rope in those. Those look immaculate. Anything in those would just take away from the magical experience that is the Dubai skyscraper pool. Also, while I'm on the topic of pools, I just do not mess with the glass freaking floor pool. Like, what are we doing here? Like, we all know that there is going to be like some space beneath us. We don't need to be reminded of that fact, especially if you're on like a skyscraper. Like, what the heck? I'd rather be safe than be like, oh my gosh, I'm a little scared. Like, dude, someone throws a rock slightly too hard, someone skips a stone with a little bit too much vigor, and you're all just dead. And then the architect would be like, but it looked nice. I'm like, that's not good enough, dude. I don't think it looked nice when we fell to our deaths. Oh wait, I'm locking in. Holy frick, I just reached flow state. No. I'm really sad. Yeah, we should get rid of the glass pool. Like, it's okay if it's like slightly above ground, like where if the glass were to shatter, you just kind of like floppy fish onto the ground. That'd look be kind of funny, but like if it's like multi-stories above, I don't know. Unless you put another pool directly below it, then it's chill. Because then if the glass breaks, you'll just land in the other pool. And then you'll be like, no, that was crazy. Because if I met an architect that was like, dude, I specialize in glass floor pools, I'm either like, you're insane. I'm like, I respect your craft. I was like, how many of them have broken? If they say 0, I'm like, oh, let me dap you up, my guy. But if they say more than 0, I'm like, how do you cope with this? Knowing that that's something that isn't even that good looking resulted in the death of a pool lover. I don't know, pools are kind of just like low-key give me the heebie-jeebies sometimes though. Like, if you're in a pool and there's like a filter in there, like where is that leading to? Is it like a giant pipe? What if you get stuck in the filter? What if it freaking sucks you in? I hate that. I mean, I know the filter is keeping you clean and safe and keeping the amoeba out of the water, so we kind of just have to bite the bullet with that one. But like, can we not make it a little bit more less scary? Like, I do not mess with the pool filter, man. Like, when I'm in the pool, I stay far from the pool filter. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I know it's doing its duty for its country, but like, come on. Okay, the pool filters I do mess with are the cute ones that are for like at home pools, where it's like a little floaty thing that you just put like the pure chlorine tablet in. Those are kind of fire, especially because when you lift them out of the water, they like do a little waterfall out. I'm like, holy crap, that's amazing. However, rookie mistake. Everyone must go through this experience. You pour the chlorine tablet water from the little thing onto your head because you're like, oh, it's like you can do it, so therefore you must. And then it's like you're being like raged by 1,000 suns and your skin is like actually dying. You're like, do I need to see a dermatologist? But no, you're just like dumb kid that made a dumb decision. Do not put the chlorine tablet on your head. That's all I'm saying. That's all the wisdom I will put down. Wait, I finished. Oh, it's nice and red. Very nice, very nice. Third one down. Mr. Oshiro looking longingly at me leaving. Understandable, dude. Understandable. I wouldn't want me to leave either. Madeline, Loki clutch with the parkour, dude. Loki Oshiro's probably watching from his suite like, dang, this is crazy. These moves are insane. I like this song like really a lot. It's so good. This is one of my favorite Celeste songs. Oh, the way it goes like doo-doo. Holy freaking crap. Full body chills. Dude, I look, you want to explore a cave. Like, it's on my bucket list. Not like insane cave diver stuff. Like, no way. But like a massive cave that there's like no way it could go. Like a cavern, basically. I want to explore a cavern. Like, if I could rappel down a massive cavern, oh my gosh. That would be so freaking cool. And like, I can allow some bats here and there. If there's a spider, that's a little bit more hard. That's a little bit more hard to look past. Climbing a mountain like Mount Everest sounds appealing on paper to me. Actually, no, not Mount Everest. Like Mount Timpanogos. That sounds appealing because there's like certain ways you can do it that are like safe and stuff, and it's like super cool. And they have like little teepees that you can stay in. But like climbing a mountain like Everest, it's like, dude, you get past a certain points, like you are going to die. Unless you are like Gandhi himself. I don't know if Gandhi could even... Actually, no, Gandhi could. I believe Gandhi could climb Mount Everest. You just give him one granola bar, and he's like, dude, oh my gosh, this song is so freaking good. Like, it's not even funny. It's like you just gotta appreciate Lena Raine and her raw talent. Like, holy freaking crap, dude. Lena Raine, I tip my hat to you. It's actually crazy. Like, how does like C418.2, like the Minecraft author, like how do they just become freaking savants of their craft for like the indie game that they're making? It's like they're just approaching, they're like, well, it's time for me to freaking become a genius now. That's what time it is. It's genius time. And you know what? I'm not complaining. I love when genius time happens. It makes for an excellent game soundtrack. We just need to get the indie people on, like the Avengers Doomsday. Just get the indie, get C418 on that soundtrack, dude. People in the theater are going to lose their freaking minds. It's not even like a question. They will say, is this the person who did Minecraft? Or no, Lena Raine did Celeste. They're going to say person who did Celeste, and they're like, sign me up. I'm not even here for the antics of my superhero team. I'm just here for the fire tunes. And everyone would be like, you're valid for that, dude. Imagine if like Shakespeare, Da Vinci, Picasso were born nowadays and they like played Undertale one time. Like, dude, we would get the greatest indie games like we've ever seen in our entire lives. Like, we're talking, it changes the brain chemistry. We're talking, it becomes a pivotal point of the generation of the youth. It becomes like the fan edits on TikTok. Like, if only Picasso was born during our time, that would be so cool. He would be on DeviantArt and doing some absolutely majestic, gorgeous things. Picasso, especially, he would thrive on DeviantArt. Holy crap. Because like he was the guy who cut off his own ear. Like, if he cut off his own ear, I feel like he probably has what it takes to be a DeviantArt artist. Or his Tumblr page would be fire. He'd be like, yeah, I heavily mess with Undertale. I heavily mess with Earthbound. He'd just become Toby Fox. He would just become Toby Fox. He'd be like, I do have a keyboard in my room. I will be creating some of the most magical pieces of modern music that we know in my free time. And everyone would be just like, yeah, you know what, you will do that. And then he'll start a GoFundMe. It'll become like the highest GoFundMe ever, and everyone will be like, dude, did you see how much money this GoFundMe made? They won't even care about the thing he's making. They're just going to care about the amount of money the GoFundMe made. And everyone will be like, yes, they're like, sign me up. They're like, that was a little closer. They'll be like, please let us play your game. And they don't know anything about the game. And then the game, Picasso's grand magnum opus game will come out, and they'll be like, this is not what I supported for. But then you're like low-key, like, well, you didn't look at even what you were doing. You just looked at the amount of money it raised. But Picasso would come in clutch, and he'd low-key fix that. Maybe I should use the little skull, like, look through the eyeball things. I need to use those things in real life more. It's like when you're visiting a big city and they just have like the little lookout, and it's like, put in 1 quarter for your life to be changed. And I never put in a quarter. Because I'm like, I can see it right now. With my 2 eyes. I don't need to put a quarter. I don't need to waste my valuable change. But look, it's kind of worth it to put in the quarter. I think it's like when you're at like the old timey museum and they have the penny smasher, and you're like, I will never see this penny again. But I gotta put it in the penny smasher machine. Like, just come on now. You don't put it in the penny smasher machine, you're not doing the old timey museum right. You're not doing it justice. And low-key, if you know where the penny is that you smashed, like even like a week after you smash it, like, I'm afraid to say I don't think you're doing it right. The only reason you think it's cool cool is because you lose them constantly, so you never have it for a long period of time. It would lose its novelty if you had it for a long period. For instance, like when super wealthy people are like, I put a bowling alley in my home, I know, very hip and swag, and then they never use it because it's not cool anymore. They have access to it all the time. The only time they use it is when people that don't have bowling alleys in their homes come over and they're like, what dude, we gotta play a game of bowling. We gotta do bowling right now. And then they're like, okay, I guess we can play bowling. And they act all sheepish about it, I'm sure, but why would they have the bowling alley if it's not to show off? Unless it's valid if they're like, they became super wealthy from like a bowling like adjacent activity, then I actually think it's kind of aura to have a bowling alley in your house. But if it's not from if you don't have like anything to do with bowling, you're just like, let's put a bowling. It's like, come on now, give the bowling alley to the poor. Okay, we're making some good leeway here. I feel like I'm truly beginning to understand the spiky blocks on a deep level, the reasons why they have become the way they are and why they want to do harm to me. But because of this mutual understanding, I'm able to traverse at a rate previously unseen. Excellent. Very good. Dang, I'm kind of breezing through these. What the heck? Man, these green orbs are like excellent. It kind of reminds me of like Gatorade in real life, except I don't really mess with Gatorade. Like I'll like eat it. I'll eat the Gatorade, but I won't be happy about it. I'll be like, fine, I need my electrolytes, but actually, no, Gatorade's okay. What really sucks is Powerade, especially the blue Powerade from McDonald's. That stuff, like, they gotta put some magical, like, evil cyanide in it. I don't even know what they're doing. Like, it's just it's just water. It's just blue water at the end of the day. How do you make it taste so bad? Why does it taste like I've just died? Also, I've been reminded of my McDonald's gripes. They have their lemonade now, and I love lemonade. I mess with lemonade heavily. That's like all I drink is lemonade and water because I don't love soda that much. And so the lemonade is low-key saved my life because I used to always have to get the Sprite and it would hurt my throat. It's spicy. And so the lemonade is a nice, soothing, relaxing refresher to have after a long meal of 2 cheeseburgers. But the problem is my McDonald's doesn't know how to make freaking lemonade, dude. They don't know how to make freaking lemonade. It always tastes like poo-poo caca water. I'm like, guys, it's just lemons. Like, it's not that difficult, right? And I'm saying this from a point of having no experience making lemonade, so of course I'm correct. But I don't know. I just feel like sometimes the lemonade is so bad, and it's low key. It's $1 extra, guy. Like, if we're gonna be charging $1 extra for my free included drink with my meal, it best be something truly beautiful. Battle line. Mark II, because I feel like the laser is actually going to be able to kill me now. She's going to fire it not at the rate of a snail. Oh, this is the most evil projectile in my humble opinion, because they come at such a steady pace. It's like, dude, it's using the slow and steady pace against us. This just never happens. Usually the enemy is fast and greedy, but not in this one. I think my favorite, like, adaptation of the tortoise and the hare would just be like, the hare is like, yeah, dude, I was low-key being cringe, my bad. And then they make up and they're like best friends. There's got to be an adaptation like that out there somewhere. I remember there was one adaptation of the 3 pigs and the big bad wolf that was like, I think it ended with them like low-key being chill. And I was like, you know what, this one's all right. I was like, that wolf's all right. Battle line, come on. Let's freaking talk about this and be freaking chill. Let's freaking get some mocha. Yeah, that's all it is. There's actually nothing else to it. Let's just get some mocha. Discuss our differences. Ooh. Oh, I thought I died there, so I stopped trying. Rick, I need the feather again, but the feather doesn't respond for 7 years. An evil feather. Don't. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I almost died at the end there, and I was going to be very pissed. Very pissed. Oh. Wait, I almost just threw so bad there. Oh, I almost like dodged the laser just to go back into the laser. Yay! But that one was very excellent. I give that one 5 out of 5. Actually, yeah, 5 out of 5. No, it was just like really good. It was really well rounded. I give that like 9 out of 9 genuine. Like it's pretty fun. It's pretty well designed. It's a good time. Had fun. Made me big happy. Ooh. Okay, excellent. I don't know why it restarted me. Oh, wait, I get 2 boosts now in like the hard mode. No, it's going to be doing some diabolical things to me. Dude, I don't know why I've like thought about this multiple times, but like I would so climb like a real life mountain with Celeste like in my backpack. Like I would like get my Switch and then get a portable charger, and then I'd be like, I will both beat this game and I will both climb this mountain by the end of the week. And I think all your fellow climbers would low-key respect you. They'd be like, wow, what a momentous task. Maybe they would even give you tips on your gameplay and your IRL hiking strats, which I think would be a fun time. Oh, frick. Unless you got a blister. Blister's low-key not fun. I used to think that they were twas but a myth, but then I actually got one and I was like, wait, all these hikers ain't lying about these blisters. They're actually talking mad facts. Like those like videos where it's like a rich house tour. I'm always like getting real excited because I'm like, they're about to have a fire gaming setup. But then it like pans to like a picture of their bowling alley. I'm like, what are we doing here? You have $1 billion and you're not even going to get a 4090? Like, what the heck? Like, that's the first thing I would do. I'd be like, hello, Best Buy. I was like, I'm here to make a PC. And they'd be like, say less, mister. And then I'd make one PC. I'd get a little crazy. I mean, we have $1 billion. I'd be like, everyone in the store, let's get us some fire PCs. And then I'd do the Gabe Newell strat where I'd be like, okay, guys, let's buy a yacht. Let's freaking deck it out with CSGO. We can play LAN edition. We can just have a grand old time. And you know, when we get bored of CSGO, we'll just sail on over to like one of the nations that we're like CSGO was based on, and we can play CSGO IRL. But not really, because CSGO IRL would be mad scary. Wait, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, wait, it keeps going? It keeps going? There's more? Wait, what the heck? Okay, now. Oh. Yes, I did it. Wait, excellent. I've righted the wrongs of my past. Oh, I love this scene. It's so well drawn.